Alrighty guys, now with Sony missing its sales forecast this holiday season, they only sold 21 million units when they expected to sell 25 million. That's a big deal. That's 4 million below. And what makes it even worse, no first-party games, big first-party games are expected out this year. No God of Wars, no Spider-Mans, blah, blah, none of that stuff. So Sony, what are they going to do? What's a good way to build excitement? What is a good way to build excitement? Well, we're going to put out a PlayStation Pro 5. That is Sony's strategy. This is what some analysts are saying. Now, I don't know if this is going to happen or not. Personally, I think it's not that good of an idea. Because you put out a PlayStation Pro 5, you're going to say, well, this one does play 4K. You know, this one does 120 frames a second, 4K. It may even boost those games to 6K, 8K. Who knows? I mean, this is going to be a beast. You're going to want to play Spider-Man. You're going to want to play God of War all over again because it's an 8K, 500 frames. Your eyes won't even be able to keep up with it. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So, as I've said in the past, and I will say it again, it all comes down to software. It's that simple. You have to have software to sell systems. And I think if Sony is planning on doing this, I don't know if it's going to really work out to their favor. I mean, I really don't know. I know Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out next year. Maybe they want to put this out ahead of time to say you can play Grand Theft Auto on 8K or whatever. But I just don't know what to think about it. It makes me wonder. How could they have fumbled this bad? I mean, I never thought I would say I've got a PlayStation 5 and I've got a few games to play. I mean, it does have a few games to play. But like God of War, cross-platform, you know, you can play it on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. And they got Helldivers 2. I mean, that seems to be doing real well for them. But, of course, PC, I think most of the players that play that is on PC. So, I'm just thinking, you know, how did this happen? I think a PlayStation Pro is a fine idea. I think it really is. But you have to have the games to go with it. So, I don't think they will be a PlayStation 5 Pro. I mean, I really don't. But, some people are saying it's possible and all this. But it's hard to get excited about that when there's no games. Nintendo does it the right way. They've shown it doesn't matter what kind of system you have. It's all about the games. And that's what I like about Nintendo. Even though their system is so underpowered and all that, you can go back and look at their launch games. They had consistent first-party games out every year for that system. And they came out with an OLED, but it didn't matter because you have so many first-party games, they're like, it just makes the experience even better. It's hard to make the experience even better when you don't really have any games to make the experience even better. How does that sound? So, maybe Sony's panicking. Maybe they're going to panic because let's be honest now, they sold 21 million PlayStation 5s last year. How many are they going to sell this year when they have no games to advertise? Only on PlayStation 5. Only on PlayStation. You know, when you don't have the games to advertise, why would you go buy a PlayStation 5? And that's the point I'm trying to understand. That's why the PlayStation Pro doesn't make sense, because you just don't have a way to get the players excited for it, really. But, you know, since I'm a hardcore Sony fan, I would buy the system anyway. But how many people is like that? I mean, not everybody's going to be hardcore and buy everything that Sony puts out. They'll be like, well, I would buy a PlayStation 5, but a Pro, but there's nothing really to play on it. And they'll be like, I'll wait until something comes out. So, and by that time, is the excitement going to be gone? You know, you're like, well, nothing never really came out for that system, and I just bought me a PC. You know, something like that. I mean, it's all possible. So Sony, they've got a lot of work to do. It's going to be a hard year for them, and we'll see if 2025 is any better. But right now, no games equals no sales, and that's as simple as I can put it. But anyway, guys, that's the official video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day as always, and thanks for watching. Toodles!